All right, welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting for financial freedom. Markets are blowing up. Everything is literally going bananas. It's going crazy. Now, what's even much more crazier is that this is just the beginning. I'll tell you, right? I'll show you with charts also that, you know what, the best is actually yet to come. And really, this feels so much better, right, than what we were feeling like 2-3 weeks ago when we're coming every single day on this channel saying that, look, guys, is the 50 daily moving average, is the RSI, is this and that. And look, we turned out to be so right. And really, with that, we are being rewarded here. You can see that our trade is blowing up 94% in the last 5 days or something like that. So a big congratulations if you are in the Patreon, because we were announcing this trade in detail. And of course, if you are also holding JASMY, I think there's a big congratulations because everything is up. Of course, not 90%, JASMY is up maybe 20% or something like that. But with leverage, we are maximizing our gains. If you are interested in these short-term trades, feel free to join the Patreon. The link will be down there in the comment section or probably the description, right? But the question here is, what have we got going with the JASMY price set here? We have been talking all week about the falling wedge right there. I think it's obvious right at this point that the technical price target is the top of the wedge. That is something like 3.3 cents here for the JASMY price. That is really going to be a fantastic price target. So yeah, as I was talking to patrons, that we were going to be taking a little bit of profits right around 2.6 cents here for the JASMY price set. But I don't think that's the end of the road for the JASMY price set. I think that really we could still backtest this level a little bit right around something like, that was what, maybe 2.3 cents or something like that. Yeah, just to backtest it a little bit for completeness sake, and then we can start really pushing towards higher highs. So immediate short term, probably, yeah, a small backtest or something like that. Really, it's not something that is even guaranteed right at this point, but it is what it is. The main price target in the immediate short term is somewhere around 3.3 cents. So really, I want to get into what we can now start to look forward to here for the JASMY price, because it appears that the market has really found a bottom and it's really going to be coming roaring back, right? I'll talk about a lot of things in today's video, but I want to kindly ask you to help me spread this video, guys. I have been covering JASMY for a very long time. Just go ahead and look at the videos I made like 4 weeks ago. Like 300-400 people were watching, and that was actually the most important time to be entering the JASMY trade. But unfortunately, I mean, the video wasn't spread enough to like people who needed it. So I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video just by delicately tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and people looking for JASMY content will now be able to find this video much more easily. If you're new to the channel, I want to encourage you to subscribe, because I do TA on JASMY and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. And I don't say this lightly, actually. I mean, think about it. We were here covering JASMY down at these levels when we were having maybe like something like 400 followers or things like that. But still, it is what it is. We are where we are today, and things are going great here for the JASMY price. So as I promised, let me show you real quick the trajectory that JASMY is likely going to be following in the next few weeks or so if we continue having this bullish trend in the market. So we have erased everything so that we start from zero. I want to explain something very fast here. We have got a theory in trading which is known as the Elliott wave theory, right? So this theory suggests that price action moves in form of waves. So you basically have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then you have got wave 5. Now there are rules to these things, but I'm not going to be getting into that in today's video. We have to understand that within each and every single wave there are also smaller waves, right, which are called sub waves. And in this situation here, if somebody is querying how the second wave is looking, I'll just go ahead and say this is an A, B, C correction right there, right? Then the third wave is actually much better because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's very much clear. The fourth wave is also very, very good because you can see that this is an easy A, B, C correction towards the downside. So we are done with the correction for the most part, and here what we will be looking forward to is for the price to break above the previous high that we were setting right around 4.5 cents. If you remember, I was saying that, look, we have been waiting for 4.5 cents for a very long time at the very bottom here. Now we get there, we are taking a little bit of our profits. But the good news is that more likely than not, if we continue this trajectory of the Elliott wave theory, we're going to be continuing to go ahead and break that 4.5 cents. And really, where are we going, right? Let me quote that price real fast here using our Fibonacci retracement tools, because usually these things are much more guaranteed like that. So at where wave 3 was ending, to the very bottom there, usually, right, if you want to be like super conservative, you are targeting something like the 1.618 Fibonacci extension level. This is the golden ratio. And what does that really say about the JASMY price? That it's saying something like 6 cents is very much very much possible in the next few weeks here for the JASMY price. So that is a big price target to look forward to. But of course, you know that we are not only targeting 6 cents, right? I mean, that will be a very much boring to wait the whole time to only get to 6 cents here for the JASMY price. I think we've got like even way much better price target, and I will show you real quick. So here you can see the similarities of the range that we were in with the JASMY price at right now. And usually what comes after this is a sustained bounce that is going to be taking the JASMY price to another specific price, which I'll be quoting in a second. Again, let me explain the methodology one more time. We are using the Fibonacci retracement to grab it from the very top of the structure until the very bottom, and you see that Velo was exceeding its 1.618 Fibonacci extension level with that whole accumulation right there. Coming back to the JASMY price set, and we apply the same concept from 33 cents all the way down to the very bottom. You see that our 1.618 Fibonacci extension level is sitting right around 52 cents here for the JASMY price set. Now, this may change slightly according to my accuracy in pinpointing the top or the bottom here, but sometimes it shows 54 cents or stuff like that. I think this is a better price target than 6 cents, but I just wanted you to know that even immediate short term, JASMY is looking very much bullish to break this resistance right there. So I mean, I can go on and on telling you all this great stuff about the JASMY price, but also just remember that immediate short term, you could still be sustaining something like 10% drops or something like that. But right now, the general market that we are in is looking extremely bullish. And let me show you one metric that we have been following a little bit here. That is the Bitcoin price that you see here in blue, and the gold chart. Like, look, gold right now is in a massive parabolic run, and this thing is going to come to an end one more time. Now, let me tell you that this is the best news that you want to hear, that gold is going to hit a kind of a resistance, and I'm telling you it's happening very soon. I'll show you a little bit of signs right there, but take a look at this. Whenever BTC is extending into its bull runs, gold has to stop. So this is the first instance that you see right there. You are also seeing the same thing. They are rising together, right? But all of a sudden, gold has to stop and push back, whilst Bitcoin goes on to set a new high right there. So this is another instance. But you also see the same thing happening right here. Gold is pretty much having a parabolic run right there, stops all of a sudden, and you see what happens with the BTC price on top. It goes on to set a new high. It goes on to set a new high. So this is another data point that we want to see. And with where gold is right now, it's looking dangerous. I will tell you this, like, there's just no way that gold is this much in a parabolic phase, and I can tell you that it's almost stopping. I would expect it to stop maybe right around $2,800 or something like that, and from there we'll see BTC go ahead and set a new high, just as we have seen in the past. So this is great news here, and on top of that, I think we have got the stock market really also doing very much great. Remember, we wanted to see this resistance being cleared, and it's really being stepped at, like, time and again. Now you have to understand that the more you hit on a support level, or resistance level for that matter, is the more likely you're going to be breaking out of this thing. So we are rooting for the stock market obviously to set a new all-time high here, specifically the small companies that are included in the Russell 2000, because they pretty much resemble the retail economy, right? So if these things are doing well, it's also likely that the rest of the market is also going to be doing. Now, this is a very good metric because it really has been almost 1:1 with what crypto does. That's why I favor it that much. So this is where we are, like, overly taking a step aside from the JASMY price, that things are looking very much great. Coin itself, finally, after months and months of these lower highs, we have set a higher high compared to this previous high that we're actually seeing there. Now, this is very much bullish because I've seen a lot of people discussing the kind of price that they are expecting from BTC here. They are talking about something like $77,000. I think it's very much possible, but of course, you don't need to be overly bullish. But at this point, I'm very sure that everybody else is telling you that the market is bullish. At least I try to explain to you on my side why I see that the market is bullish. But you know what? We have to enjoy the moment. We actually have suffered a little bit, right? I mean, imagine buying JASMY at 0.027 cents or something. I mean, what was that all about? But we did it, and that was actually something that was great. Now, let me remind you very quickly of our sponsors. BingX, the exchange that we are using to trade, they are offering something like $5,450 in terms of bonuses and cash that you can trade on top of the 300 ton tokens if you are a new user. The time event is limited 34 days, and I think it's a great opportunity to register with them if you want, participate in the task, and then you are good to go, right? And really, that brings me to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and really see you on the next one. Just remember, none of what I say is financial advice. You shouldn't be buying or selling anything because of anything I say, right? Bye bye.